Week 4 will feature 2 performances, the first of which is about music of the American West. What is it about Jackson you're trying to say with this selection of music? Much of it from movies, some of it from ballet, but all of it with the American West as its central theme.
Jackson is our home. I still have that feeling, and of course as a young boy, I grew up on the Westerns. And I loved them. And then and now, I think there's that feeling of this is the land of promise. It's still, in some ways, a frontier. That sense of expanse, that sense of nature. Nature is part of us, and we have reactions here because it's the nature that is affecting us. But it's still the feeling of anything is possible. And there's still that feeling of there's still promise in what we do. This music festival can continue to grow. There's still not just growth within the festival, but there's a desire on behalf of the community in this area. Let's take it to this next level.
What does it mean to be under a tent in the Commons in full view of Walk Festival Hall as she gets her upgrades?
It's the dual outlook. In some ways, we're voluntarily looking back, looking at our roots, looking at the modest and yet visionary beginning of this festival. And if you turn the other direction, so to speak, you're looking at the transformation of our beloved Walk Festival Hall.
The future.
The future, and where we've come, and this journey really being integral to the village, integral to Jackson, because our festival is not some elitist festival that's just landed in Teton Village. Our commitment to our love of the community, I think, is often best shown by concerts like this.
What excites you about bringing this music from these seminal films to our audiences in Teton Village?
Great though it is to experience it on the big screen, it's not live. The music is not being performed live. I look forward to hearing our great orchestra perform this with the same gusto and virtuosity with which they perform everything. I hope many of them will come, and I say it very happily, will change their lives. I mean, we all know that tens of millions of young people experience their first classical music in the movie theatre. That is how generations of young people fell in love with not just the movies, but fell in love probably with this glorious music. And I just find that as ambassadors for our art, I'm very proud, and I feel very privileged to be able to put on concerts like this.